Welcome to the September 2009 City Focus. On this edition, Council Retreat Follow-Up, Back to School Safety, Stage 2 Water Restrictions, and Going from Round to Rock. These stories and more on City Focus.
Every summer, the City Council spends 2 days on budget and long-range planning issues at its annual retreat. The budget discussion took center stage on day 1, while day 2 primarily focused on development quality.
The City Council engaged at length on how to best balance the fiscal 2010 budget while also positioning the city to fund future budgets as our revenue mix is in transition. A still slumping economy provided the backdrop for budget discussions. The proposed general fund budget cuts $2.1 million in expenses. On the revenue side, sales taxes, which make up 59% of our current budget, are forecast to continue to drop. To maintain our current levels of service to customers this year and in the future, the Council is implementing a plan to gradually reduce our emphasis on sales tax revenue and rely more on property tax revenues, which are more stable.
Dell has been a great corporate partner in the community for years, and we have been very reliant on them and the sales tax that they generate, but they're changing their business model now, and so we are receiving less and less sales tax each year as they go into these retail outlets across the state. And so that affects the revenue that the city is collecting, so we're having to plan for that now and look for that into the future. Now, with that being said, we're not just going to sit back and say, well, gosh, it was great to have them, so now we need to just think about the good old days. We are very actively in an economic development effort trying to replace that revenue that they've been generating. We're a very active partnership with the Chamber of Commerce, looking to diversify the economy into healthcare. The education sector is a wonderful opportunity.
For details on the budget, you can go to roundrocktexas.gov/budget and actually download a copy of the budget document, or even watch a video that provides more information about our long-term fiscal planning. Once the budget session wrapped up, the City Council turned its attention to development quality. It's an issue that's critical to Round Rock achieving its long-term vision to become the city of choice. City planners presented the Council with a series of slides showing different quality levels for aspects of development. In general, the Council consensus was that our minimum standards need to be raised.
We spent a great deal of time at the retreat as a council, looking at different slides and trying to get a feel for what we wanted. Now, with that said, economic development being very important to us, we've still got to be a very friendly place to do business, and we also want to be the city of choice for people who want to start a business, who want to build a business, and so that means we can't, the costs can't be too high, and it's got to be easy to get through the development process, and that's all a very important goal of the cities.
We work hard to keep the information on roundrocktexas.gov fresh and relevant. We want to take that concept one step further and offer a way for others to keep people up to date with city news and videos on their websites. To help make that happen, we decided to create some City of Round Rock website widgets. To check out our widgets, surf to roundrocktexas.gov/widgets. Here you'll see a brief description of how each widget looks, along with the code to have the information available on your website. The section at the bottom describes how the widgets are built if you'd like to do some basic customization. The idea is to give homeowners associations and other groups or individuals that would be interested in relaying city info to their audiences an easy way to make that happen. The Woods Homeowners Association is using a couple of our widgets, and you can see them in action at their site, thewoodshoa.org. Our website widgets are a great way to bring up-to-date local city content to your audience with no fuss. Check out roundrocktexas.gov/widgets to get city info on your site today.
Attention cyclists, it's time to saddle up for the Outlaw Trail 100 cycling tour in Round Rock on October 17th.
More than 900 cyclists will select from 6 looped courses, ranging from 10 miles to 100 miles on county roads in historic Williamson County. The Outlaw Trail 100 is not a competitive race. Instead, it provides an opportunity for cyclists to focus on a beautiful ride with the assurance of course support and rest stops along the way. Participants receive a Bicycle Sports Shop water bottle, long sleeve t-shirt, and other goodies, as well as admission to a pasta dinner at Packet Pickup on Friday the 16th. The earlier you register, the more money you save. Saddle up for a great ride. Visit outlawtrail100.com to sign up today, and we'll see you on October 17th.
The Texas legislature passed a bill prohibiting the use of cell phones in active school zones. Officer Sandy Wright has the details.
Keeping our children safe on the way to and from school is a top priority, so be aware of the new cell phone rules and obey signage in a school zone. You should now see signs in school zones in Round Rock alerting you not only to the speed limit, but to the ban on cell phones as well. Use of a cell phone without a hands-free kit is now forbidden in active school zones. The penalty for use of a cell phone without a hands-free kit while driving is $200. Drivers should always remember to be alert and drive slowly when children are around. Do yourself and our little ones a favor and put down the cell phone while in an active school zone to avoid a large fine or an even bigger disaster.
In late August, the Brazos River Authority directed the utilities that draw water from Lake Georgetown to implement mandatory water restrictions. The BRA said the prolonged severe drought and increased demand call for more aggressive conservation measures.
The city implemented mandatory Stage 2 water restrictions on August 25th in response to the BRA directive. While our water system has the capacity to meet increased demand, our main supply, Lake Georgetown, has been dropping significantly this summer.
We're in a severe drought. Our main source of water is Lake Georgetown, and as you know, Lake Georgetown's been dropping significantly over the last several months. We're asking our citizens and customers to start following the watering schedule. If you do not follow it, it is a violation of the ordinance and there will be citations issued. It is a Class C misdemeanor with a fine of up to $2,000 that the municipal court judge will set.
Stage 2 restrictions mean that what was voluntary earlier this summer is now mandatory. Mandatory restrictions mean that if you have an installed sprinkler system, you can only water between midnight and 10 a.m. If you don't have a sprinkler system, you can only water between 7 p.m. and 10 a.m. All watering must be done on your designated watering days. Residents with an address that ends in an odd number can water on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Residents with an even-numbered address can water on Thursdays and Sundays. Businesses, apartments, schools, and government properties can water on Tuesdays and Fridays. If you've got a sprinkler system, be sure to give it a close inspection. Running sprinklers with broken heads, misaligned heads, overspray, or runoff is a violation of Stage 2 restrictions. For a complete list of the restrictions, visit roundrocktexas.gov/water. Even if the drought continues, the city has plans to ensure that we have enough water for our growing population.
Right now, we are getting some additional pumps designed and going to be constructed by next summer at Lake Stillhouse Hollow that will allow us to pump more water into Georgetown to help keep that lake full, which will help us heading into next summer.
There were 348 participants in the 5K for Clay, and your Sports Capital of Texas ambassadors were among those who participated.
While at the 5K, the ambassadors encouraged a fit and healthy lifestyle and revealed the selected participants for the Round to Rock fitness program. Round to Rock participants will receive 3 group training sessions per week for 3 months from personal trainers.
I think the Round to Rock program is going to help me with accountability. I mean, I know what to do some ways on how to eat and some exercises to work out on, but I need someone to hold my feet to the fire.
I have 2 young boys that play sports, and I want to be out there with them playing. And the only way I think I can do it is if I get myself healthy. So I'm really excited to be in this program and want to get started.
The participants will also receive in-depth health classes with nutritionists at Seton Medical Center, Williamson.
I'm really excited about having someone to show me how to better prepare meals for my family and start my 4 kids off on the right path as far as being able to eat right.
Participants are currently meeting with their doctors, nutritionists, and trainers in preparation for the program. Keep up with participant blogs, get health tips, and find out about opportunities for you to participate in the fun at roundtorock.com.
This program brought to you with support from the Round Rock Leader. Visit us on the web at rrleader.com.